Hello, friends. Now, for a very long time, for the last 6 years, when I am attached with as a full time faculty or a visiting faculty with a lot of number of institutes, I found that this is the right time to release certain subjects which are being taught recently in the management field. We all know that the three main subjects which most of the people opt in MBA or BBA are pertaining to finance, HR, or marketing. But the two new fields, that is IT and operations, have completely changed the way students are now opting for these subjects. And that is why I thought it appropriate that this is the time to release video to ensure that students get the hang of the subject in very few slides. So, hello, welcome students. This is Somesh Nath from Success Mantra. I have got 32 years of experience in Tata Motors in operations and supply chain, and for the last 6 years I have been a full-time faculty or a visiting faculty in BBA MBA colleges in the various universities in Delhi NCRs like AKTU or the CCSU, the Chaudhry Charan Singh Institute, or the DTU, Delhi Technical Institutes. So basically, I'll be discussing today in few slides what you understand by operations management. So basically, if you look at what is operations management, so where does operations management fit in this management studies? So basically, we all know that marketing, finance, and HR are the three branches of management. IT and operations are the new options which a lot of students are opting for. And operations, if we talk about operations, it has got three main subjects, that is production, and from production comes the business process re-engineering. Then you have the material supply chain and the logistics, which is all clubbed together. And apart from that, the production and materials, you have a third type, that is which talks about the quality. So together with all these three subdivisions, this forms the basis of operations management. Now basically, what is operations management? Operations management is the core of all business activity. Whenever a company is ensuring that it produces something from the raw material, if it is converted into a finished good, that good will take a number of operations. So the core business of all activities of creation of goods, if you create goods, then operations management is the core business activity. Similarly, the biggest portion of the amount of money is spent in the company expense. That is where you want to locate the plant, how you want to run the plant, then what is the plant location, what is the plant layout, what are the machines which you want to install, what will be the production sequence, what will come before, what will where will be the entry points and where will be the exit points, where you need the markets to be. So all this we will see in details. That is what operations management does. And then this is the function. Operations management is the function which is interrelated to other businesses like marketing. Marketing will always fall back on operations because operations will supply. Finance, money is controlled by what operations is demanding, what machines. So each and every and entire manpower planning is done basis of operations. So operations management is the way you manage your business in the most effective and efficient way. All aspects of business depends on operations. Now, basically, we have to understand the difference between what is operation and production. Production is activity which takes place inside a plant. Right from the time a raw material enters to the time it becomes a finished product, all the activities taking place in that period is basically known as production management. But whereas operations management is a larger concern, it also talks about the supply chain, it also talks about the process which is happening inside the plant, it also talks about the sales and distribution. The sales and distribution part of the marketing is also part of operations. Then in production, you take decisions only related to what is being produced, what is the sequence, what is the schedule, what is the requirement. But in operations, it is related to regular business activities. Okay, so what does really an operations manager do? See, he is accountable for the variations. Any product, if there is a variation, that is the quality of the product has to be ensured. Then he has to change, he has to talk about the manpower, he is accountable, he has to set up the organization. So all these are the main functions of operations management. Then basically, what does operations entail? Operations entails purchasing and supply chain, it entails quality, it talks about planning and manufacturing, inventory, scheduling, and then customer services. So basically, these are the aspects, and we all owe this entire operations management to Frederick Taylor, who introduced the method of stopwatch, which we'll see further. So basically, let me quickly sum up. Operations management is that part of the business which deals with converting raw materials from the source to the finished product, the entire production, the entire packaging, the entire inventory control, and the entire distribution system. So this is Somesh Nath from Success Mantra. Please keep watching this space for further such informations. Thank you.